What's going on, guys? Justin back from WhiteNorthGaming, coming at you with a team build video today. Just gonna be showing you guys my team. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so to start off, on line 1 we have Corey Perry. Now, Corey Perry is by far the best player on my team. He's impossible to knock off the puck. He's got a wicked shot and some pretty dirty hands. The only drawback, in my opinion, to Corey Perry is the fact that his base card only has 86 skating. So to compensate for that, I threw a captain card on him, which gives him +2 all, which is why he's 94, and that brought his skating up to 88. So he's still not the fastest guy on my team, but he's definitely got speed that allows him to keep up with the game. He goes for about like 100k, I think. In my opinion, it's 100% worth it. He scores, he hits, he's impossible to knock off puck. He's definitely one of the best cards on my team. Alright, next up we have Patrice Bergeron at center. I've heard mixed things about Patrice Bergeron. I've heard that he's really good, I've heard that he's really bad. Personally, I'd really like him. His base card is 91. I have him with an assistant captain card, so he's 92. You can see his stats are pretty good: 89, 88, 89, 85, 92. I really like him. I would definitely recommend picking him up. I think he goes for like 50k, which, if you have that many pucks, you know, go for it for sure. Playing right wing on my first line, I have Phil Kessel. A lot of people don't like Phil Kessel in real life because he's fat. Fat boy Phil. I love Phil Kessel in this game. He's a tank. 90 skating, 91 shooting, 92 hands. He's easily one of the best offensive players on my team. I definitely recommend picking him up. He fills the net. He's a beast. Alright, now on my second line, I got Gabriel Landeskog, Team of the Week. He is a lot like Corey Perry in that it's impossible to knock him off the puck. His stats are unreal. 88, 91, 90, 91, 90. I definitely recommend picking him up. He goes for like 75k. It is worth every penny. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. I've been playing right wing. He's actually a natural left wing, but he's great for cross creases or playing the off wing on the power plays. He's great at one-timers, and he, like Phil Kessel, fills the net. Alright, next up we got Pavel Datsyuk. Definitely one of the better 89s in the game. Me and Joel actually have a debate about whether or not he is the best 89 in the game. He thinks it's Patrick Kane, but neither of us have played with Patrick Kane, so who's he to judge, right? No, I have Pavel Datsyuk with an assistant captain card, and he brings him up to a 90, and you can see his stats there. He's pretty tank, and he doesn't lose draws, let me tell you. He's so good. Alright, next up we have Marian Hossa on the left wing. Now, Marian Hossa, I expected him to be a lot better than he is. I mean, he's really good. He's like 70k though, and to be completely honest with you, I don't think he's worth it. With that many pucks, you can definitely get someone that is a lot better. I mean, he's 91 overall, but to me, he plays more like he's an 89. He doesn't really stand out as much as I would like him to on the ice, but that's just how he plays for me. I mean, it might differ team to team, but that's just how I feel about him. You could definitely get more for that coin evaluation. Alright, now on to my third line, Taylor Hall. Definitely one of my favorite left wingers on my team. I've contemplated from time to time moving him up to my second line because I don't like Hossa, but I gotta give Hossa the benefit of the doubt because Hossa's a 91. But Taylor Hall, definitely someone that I love having on my team. He's got breakaway speed, can just blow by anybody. Really tank, goes for like 100k. I also think he's worth it. Alright, Claude Giroux. He is pretty good, but I don't know, I wish he would do more. He's 90 overall, but really the only stat that I really like on him is his hands. I throw him in my shootout lineup, and that's the only time I ever find a use for him. He's good, but he's not that great. I feel like you could definitely get more for the 50k that you spend on him. So, my opinion, not really worth it. Alright, next up we have Team of the Week, TJ Oshie. Now, I was kind of skeptical before I bought this card, but to be completely honest with you, I am ecstatic about how he's turned out. He fills the net like anybody else, or like anybody else. He fills the net like no other. He's something special. I mean, I prefer playing with Phil Kessel and Gabriel Landeskog. That's why he's on my third line. But I definitely love this card. Definitely worth it. I bought him for like 90k. Nowadays he's going for like 80. 70 or 80. I'd definitely pick him up though if you have those kind of coins. Ryan Kessler is my fourth line right winger. He's normally a center, but to be completely honest with you, I regret kind of picking him up. He is the cheapest 90 in the game. He's like 20 to 30k, something like that. But I don't know. I feel like if you saved that extra, if you spent an extra 10k, you could get something a lot better for what he does. I don't know. A lot of times he just seems to be invisible on the ice. Anze Kopitar is at center on the fourth line. You know, I really like Anze Kopitar, but I have him on my fourth line just because of his speed. He's really slow, and I don't think it's really worth it putting an assistant captain card on him. I know it's just me, but he is really good. I do recommend picking him up if you don't mind that he is slow. Alright, Jamie Benn is the fourth line left winger for my team. He, like Landeskog and Perry, does not get knocked off the puck. Some guys try to hit him and they fall over, and he just keeps on trucking. He's a beast. He scores a lot. I do believe he's actually my leading scorer on my team, coming off the fourth line. He always comes off the bench nice and hot. Yeah, I love him. His stats, he doesn't have any over 90 stats, but his stats are all, like, they're pretty solid. Alright, now let's move on to the D. Alright, my first line D, I have Alex Pietrangelo. He is really good. I've actually pulled him twice from free packs on other teams that I've made, but I've restarted since then. But after a while, I decided that I have to buy him because I like having him on my team so much. And I have him playing with Nicholas Kronwall. I think they go well together because Kronwall is like, I like to take chances with Kronwall. I like to pinch and try to hit people, and I feel like Pietrangelo kind of sits back. He's kind of like more of a defensive D. He plays more of the role of the defensive defenseman in this pairing. But yeah, I like having them together, and I do recommend picking up both of them, even if you're not going to have them on the same line. Alright, now the same goes for this defensive pairing. I really like Ryan McDonough. Definitely worth the like 15k that I spent on him. But Erik Karlsson, he's really expensive, and unless you, I don't know, unless you're gonna use him on your first line, I don't think he's that worth it. But like, he's so good, like 90, 89, 93. Like, you could put him on the wing for sure. He's so good, but I feel like his price is a little bit much. I mean, I pulled him from a free pack, so I kind of got lucky, saved myself 50k. But he's definitely really good, and I like having him play with McDonough because of the same thing as the first defensive line. McDonough I like to pinch, or Karlsson I like to pinch with, and then McDonough kind of sits back. Alright, now Chris Letang and Keith Yandel. Chris Letang, I kind of flip-flop him with Shattenkirk, but I think Letang's here to stay, to be honest with you. I don't know, I like having D that can jump up in the rush. And I feel like Letang is, you know, he's not the best, but he's definitely up there in offensive defenseman, so that's why I have him on my squad. Keith Yandel the same. I used to have Team of the Week Mark Straight, but I sold him because he goes for like 9k, and Yandel goes for like 3, and they're pretty much the same player. So I just made 6k for the same player. I thought that was a pretty smart move. I don't know. That's just me. Alright, now for my goalie. I have Carey Price. Now, Carey Price is pretty expensive. He's like 80k, but let me tell you, if you buy Carey Price, you will not regret it. He is a brick wall. Now, I'm really bad defensively in this game, but Carey Price does not let anything by him. 50% of the games I win are because he keeps me in it. They will outplay me and dance around the zone and work magic on my defense, but Carey Price, he makes these unbelievable stops that I don't even know. Now, if Carey Price is tired, normally I throw a goalie fatigue card on him, but just in case I don't have any, I throw in this Andrew Hammond player of the game. Now, I normally have him boosted to like 92, but I was called a pussy, so I unboosted him. But or like I used up his boost and didn't boost him again. But like I said, most of the time I keep Carey Price in net. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this team build video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. As always, this is your boy WNG Jamrock. See you guys later.